What's up guys, Kenny G here coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little different than usual. Today we're going to be doing more of a vlog, a little bit of a what do you do with your time besides obviously work. Obviously we all know that we're going through the pandemic right now, but besides work and gaming, what do you do? And this is what I do. I build my babies here. These are called Toyota Corolla Sport Edition. This is from 1984 through 87. These cars ran, and I build these, and I love these cars. And these are the ones I've built personally. That's my wife's one back there. That's pink. This is my personal one that I drove for about 10 years. Then the engine went on it, and I had to pull the engine, pull everything. It was an automatic, and I converted it to manual. Replaced the motor with a more powerful motor, and did all the modifications to get that in. Redid all the wiring, which was crazy. I had the windshields out. I had the floorboards, the carpet all out of the car, the chairs or the seats and everything all redone. Some of the parts I got from Japan directly, like the steering wheel when I went there for our honeymoon, and etc, etc. So a lot of work has gone into this specific car. This is my daily car. This is a Scion FRS, which is actually the spiritual successor to this car. This car is actually known in the racing community as the AE86. Sorry, some fellow just went by with his noisy exhaust. So this is a very rare car. If you actually went on Kijiji or Craigslist and searched AE86, you would be looking at about $10,000 just to buy in on one that is in good, clean running condition. And all of these are in good, clean running condition. So like I said, this is my everyday car that I work super hard to get and pay off. My career is actually doing computer programming. I rose through the ranks to lead programmer over 10 years. This here is the symbol for 86, which is supposed to be a homage or an homage to this, which is considered the original AE86. 86 does not mean built in 86. It's just that's the chassis code. They have chassis codes for these things, so that's the code for this car. Now this one here is my everyday driver if I'm not driving my other car. This here is my track car, my race car. This is the one I've actually put on the track a bit, and if I can dig up the footage, I will include it in this video of me putting it through its paces on the racetrack. It's really fun, really cool. This one even has a more upgraded motor than this one here. This one is about 130 horsepower. This one's about 160, roughly. Like, I don't know the exact numbers because I've never put it on what do you call it, a dyno, to measure the horsepower. But main point I'm just trying to get across is I built this entire car myself. Everything about it I built. Everything about that car I built. This one, when I got it, actually it was smashed into a tree. The previous owner smashed into a tree, so I had to pull the damage out. You can see here where I had to weld. These are really bad welds. This is the first time we ever welded. Weld a new support in here for the radiator and whatnot. But before that, this car was on its way to the junkyard. The owner wanted to pull the engine and send it to the scrapyard, and I saved her. Now, if we go inside here, we'll go take a look at my wife's car just briefly. She's got some rust coming in on the arches here, as you can see right here. So that's what I'm working on between YouTube videos and all that other jazz. This is just wax. This is the old motor for the car. This is called the 4AC. I should have mentioned, but the other one in the other car is called the 4AG. That's why if you look me up on social media, my username is Kenny4AG. The 4AG comes from the name of the motor. But yeah, this is the 4AC because it's carbureted. You can see I put in like some new parts for the carburetor here. But the carburetor is still giving us some issues, so I gotta redo that stuff. besides that, we've got mostly it's all stock. Mostly it's all stock, but we did repaint it pink for my wife. Unfortunately, it's been 10 years since we painted it, and you can see some rust creeping in here or there, so we got to redo that. Here are the anime waifus. This is Gurren Lagann. You might have watched that anime, maybe not, I don't know. Here are the Persona girls. And here is the number one waifu. This is actually my wife posing with a wheel off my off my race car over there. Or track car, I won't call it a race car. Besides that, this is a calendar that we made a friend in Japan, and she sent us this calendar. It is all pictures of her AE86 when we met her in Japan, and she made a calendar and she sent us a copy of it. I thought that was super kind. Very kind people over there. Here, just ignore this. None of these are real guns. These are all, this is airsoft. This is literally made of foam. This is, I don't know, but it doesn't do anything. They're all broken. I just thought it looked kind of funny on the wall. This is where I would play some old retro games while hanging out in the garage. This here is the welder. This is the spare motor for the race car. This is, believe it or not, another AE86. Another car. Hard to believe. Over here is my checklist of things I need to get done on the cars. This is a poster that my friend who works at Toyota, or used to work at Toyota, gave me because he knows that I'm a big Toyota buff. So that's kind of a tour of what is going on outside of the realm of video games for me. I mean, my wife will probably do one of these as well. She's into cosplay a lot and has like a million cosplays, so see if I can convince her to do one of those. What else is there to show you guys? I don't know. Oh, let's go here. Hi, baby. This is our little kitty cat. She is nuts. If we come around this way, hit this light. This is the room I'm working on. It's not complete by any means, but where there will be a game room eventually. We had a flood a year ago and I had to patch up the wall. Need to finish that. This is my Death Stranding, what would you call that? Factory ad, I guess? I don't know. They you know, the ones that they have at like EB Games or GameStop or Best Buy. It's official. This is just some random figures and stuff that we own. And this here is another project I have underway currently, which is an arcade cabinet. I have to replace the entire control panel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weld these all closed. I'm gonna get some metal, obviously, to fit these, weld them all closed, drill new holes, and put in new controllers. We actually have controllers that are supposed to be on the way. Hello, girl. See this? She always wants to be in everything. So here she is. This is Kagami. She got her name from the anime girl on that poster over there. She is 10 years old because I've been a big nerd forever. Besides that, this is where I would set up my games eventually. My game collection is actually upstairs. This is where I'm doing my physio rehab because I'm actually... I won't get into my medical issues, but there is a reason that it's here. And that's about it. Okay, guys. Check out my Pikachu pants. They're pajama pants, actually. And my AE86 shirt. I didn't even realize it's what I was wearing. Coincidence. Anyways, that is all for the time being. I hope I didn't bore you to death. My cat is very talkative. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death. Cheers.
Hey guys, this is Lydia. If you like what you see, hit that like button as it helps our channel gain exposure. Also consider smashing subscribe. If you like our content, it would really mean a lot and helps our channel grow. If you want to interact with us, leave a comment down below or follow us on Twitch at super_dorkalicious. We'll see you next time.